Okay. This thing is hard to see. I still don't have my camera, so I have to see if you could see. I don't know, but I wanted you to see what's been happening here. The reason why we are in what we're in is because of Congress. Congress is the result of them. They stopped the news media from telling the truth about what's happening to the indigenous people because Alexandria Cortez tells Tucker Carlson that he's fired because he can't tell the truth. And this is absolutely appalling because she's not indigenous to the land. She's from Mongolia. She has to get out of office because she's telling I guess she fired Tucker Carlson, but Vladimir Putin had summoned him to tell Tucker Carlson down because she's not indigenous to the land, so she's feeling some kind of way about it, and she doesn't want the black, the indigenous people like myself, all of us, to rise or to live. Here I am in a homeless shelter. A woman right here, her name is Shanice. I'm going to show her, she's already on my phone. But all of us here, we're suffering in this homeless shelter. We're cramped in this homeless shelter, forced to live with transgender men and mentally ill people off the streets. And for what? We have vast of land. Why is it that you got the transgender in our building when you got all these buildings, when you got homeless, you got men's shelters? Why don't you put them in the men's shelter? But you want to, and then when 5 women die here because of it, because of the sicknesses, you guys have a party in the next room. Congress has a party in the next room. Her name is Andrew. She's the New York district of New York, 14th district of New York. She's responsible for all of the homelessness that's going on because she tells all of the news media to shut up about our misery. Don't tell. She says, the federal agencies have a strict law on who can say what. It's like, okay, well, you have to get the fuck out of the office and get off our land because you're not indigenous. You are a I don't know, a white Mexican woman, but you're from Congress. Your office says that you're from Mongolia. You're from the bottom of Russia, like Mongolia. You're not from this country, so you can't dictate what the news media can say or not say. This is from Lisa Havens.
No one outside Fox, except for me, has seen it. That's the author of his biography speaking there. But it has to do with this interview. At least when he starts his monologue. I want you to listen in here for just 1 minute.
Believes that we leave to the courts to solve issues that politics is really supposed to solve, that our legislating is supposed to solve. We have very real issues with what is permissible on air, and we saw that with January 6th.
Did you see Jen Psaki there nod her head in acknowledgement that a congressional member is saying that they have very real concerns, things need to be handled about what is aired? Our basic freedom of speech fundamentals, Jen Psaki is nodding her head at. An acceptance, is that's okay? Of course it's not. One of many things that tripped Carlson off. This is Chadwick Moore again, Tucker Carlson's final unaired Fox News monologue. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read his final monologue word for word. We may take a few breaks in between. Don't worry, it won't take that long.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to, because
I think it's important.
I put the link down below for you to see. It's on Lisa Haven. You just have to watch it yourself. Because this is going to be short. I don't want to make this long at all. But I just wanted you to read the description below. When this video goes off, look at the description below. Go to my website and get my proposal. Send it to Alexandria Cortez, and she's in the New York district. How are you in the New York district? And then she'll say, this is what she'll say. When you send her a proposal from California and say, hey, we're homeless over here, she'll say, oh no, I only serve New York district, 14th district. Okay, well then why are you telling the national news to shut up about our plight? Why don't you tell your national news in your district to shut up? Why are you telling all the news media to be quiet? Cortez, Smiley Face Cortez, that's all you do is smile. And you were in classrooms. This woman is the type of woman that would be in the classroom, and she'll be the one where she's running for president council in your high school classroom. And we never paid attention to this devious bitch. We never paid attention to her evil ass, reptilian ass people. They're all reptilians in your office. If you're afraid of the federal whatever that's behind you, these men, they're reptilians. Why don't you get that other woman that's with you with the glasses that supports the Palestinians that removed us from the land, and that's why they're getting their karma? That woman, the woman that you always with the glasses, some Arab woman. She looks Mexican. She's Mexican. I don't know. But you're always running with her with that mouth. Why don't all of you get together with the federal agency that's threatening the media to not say anything that's what's going on with us? So if you have to be hush about what's going on with us, why don't you tell your boss that he has to get the fuck out of office? Because you're all parasites. Invaded the land. You invaded the land. And then you put these homeless shelters that don't even know why we're forced to be in here, but we're forced to be in here because we're indigenous to the land, and you're not, Cortez. Bitch, you from Mongolia. It's in the Congress archives. Pull it up. That's where how am I supposed to know where you're from? It's in Congress. It's in your office. It's in where you're at. It's in your office. So how am I supposed to know? How am I not supposed to know? It's right there. That's where the information is at. And it doesn't matter if YouTube disconnects my my live feed or anything. Yeah, so it don't matter if you it doesn't matter. I'm in this building. I mean, I could be anywhere. It don't matter. Anywhere in Los Angeles. It doesn't matter. The troops is going to remove the police officers because they're all criminals. Okay, they're all criminals because they work for the city mayor and this goddamn Congress. All of you Congress people, not just this smiley bitch, but all of Congress, all of it. All of you are criminals. Why would you tell the media to stop? That means that you allow the crime to happen so you can profit off of the men going to prison. Then you can profit off of you removing all the fruit trees so we can go to your grocery stores and get sick. So that you can profit off of, if we apply for housing and we don't get housing and we become homeless. So you profit off of Experian, that credit bureau that says if you apply for a house, they got to check your credit. You got to get off the fucking land. Don't worry about if I have credit or not. If you're not indigenous to the land, don't worry about if I have credit or not. Alexandria Cortez in New York, 14th district, bitch. You're the one that tells Congress and tells the media to not talk about our suffering. When Vladimir Putin summons you, parasites, to tell the truth about us being the messiahs in America, because he said that I opened up the vault. Here are the pictures of the black messiahs in the pictures, and the picture that I have, but the real walking around messiahs are in America. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said that the people are walking around in America, and Tucker Carlson was summoned to tell the truth. And for you to fire him for not telling that means that he's going to destroy NATO, of course, and Israel, and that's you guys. So you guys are next. So I'm just telling my people to get the popcorn ready, because it don't matter what decision you make to get but you got to get the popcorn ready though. Yeah, get that popcorn ready. Because Trump has already sold the high top, not low tops, high top tennis shoes. So you can get ready to, because you're going to be cutting them corners around, yeah, because Hillary Clinton was right. She said, if the American people ever find out what we've done, we're all going to hang on nooses. You're right. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the popcorn, but I'm not gonna. There's nothing else. There's nothing I can do. I'm already in the homeless shelter, illegally here, for submitting a proposal into the city mayor's office to end the homeless problem that you guys caused. So if I submit it and then I get put out of my house and then go to jail for 5 days, and notice that the indigenous women are in there too for the same reason, meaning that you're all parasites in office. You're all reptilian parasites. And if you're so scared of the federal agency around you, like when you kick a man in the balls, their balls is not down there. Their balls is right here on the sides, right here. Their lungs, heart, and balls is right here on the side. All you got to do is just hit them right here, bow, right on the side, and bring them down, take them down. That's all you got to do. But never mind, don't worry about it, because Vladimir Putin, and Russia, they're all coming there. That's all. That's just they surrounding you. So I'm getting the popcorn. I don't know about you, but I'm getting my popcorn. I'm getting my juice. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch you run for your fucking life. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because that's what we all have to do. It's nothing else we can do. All your parasites are, just all in office, just as fat and funky and retarded as you want to be. That's exactly what you are. You're dysfunctionally retarded. You stop the news media from telling the truth when Vladimir Putin told you over and over again that you have to worship and bow down and respect what we say, or get the fuck off the land, because it's not your land. You know how you had to get out of Niger? You know how the U.S. troops got to get out of Niger, with being strung up by your necks? How what's that congressman said? That, yeah, you had to get out. Yeah, you're going to have to. What? You think you're not going to get out of America? Yeah, you're going to get out. You're going to get out. You got to go right back to the Caucasus Mountains. Yeah, you got to go back to where you come from. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm getting my popcorn to watch you run for your life. Yeah, how about that?